But first, our top story tonight. More than a dozen gangs run criminal networks out of San Antonio and the Bexar County area.
They want to be at war, and we're trying to prevent that war, and we do that by educating our communities.
DPS tells us a San Antonio task force has been charged with cracking down on this organized crime and pushing the gangs out of South Texas.
Tonight we talked to a former gang member who sees this threat on the very streets he once ran. Eyewitness News reporter Roxy Bustamante is live for us with the exclusive tonight. And Roxy, how is this former member actually trying to turn things around?
Well, he is just one of several former gang members who are part of a nonprofit that works to help people get out of the gang. But he says these recent numbers do not paint an accurate picture of what's actually happening on our streets. Last year, SAPD, DPS, and other local agencies came together to create a violent crime task force. Through Operation Alamo, the unit found 14 different gangs, some more dominant than others.
And so we had to really dissect this, but it was easy for us because we actually were the people at one time who were in these communities calling the shots.
Steve Huerta is one of the former gang members who now works with Big Homie Street Ministry, aimed to help members get out and save victims of gang violence.
Go into the communities and prevent kidnappings, killings, murders.
He walks me through a West Side neighborhood believed to be a high-risk area prone to drug and gang-related crimes.
Empty parks like this are also warning signs to us.
To you guys, that's a red flag.
That's a red flag. Oh, that is a serious red flag. It's a serious red flag. It's a red flag that gives us signs of possibilities of violence.
This map showing some of the areas they know gangs are working out of. And he says many don't even live in the neighborhoods they are terrorizing. But he believes there are 5 dominant gangs that pose a strong threat to our communities.
So there's not a huge gang presence in San Antonio, as the way the report's being portrayed. But as I mentioned earlier, I think is something that's part of a package for a budget request.
But they are there. But it's a lot less than when you used to be in.
Yes. Oh, definitely, because the game's not the same.
Huerta says many people have to avoid wearing certain colors or remove their tattoos to avoid being associated or labeled as a gang member.
Saving lives here in San Antonio is a dangerous game. And so we are very careful in how we do it.
And he says for current members who are trying to get out, it's often a life or death decision. But he's an example that there is hope. And he says that community involvement is what it's going to take to help put an end to gang violence. Reporting on the Northwest Side, Roxy Bustamante, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.